Hello, today my group will talk about a product that will help filter and remove particulate matter to purify. The name of our product is air purifying and analyzing, can be called APA earrings. Our products are made from the idea of the characteristic sifting. First is earrings, second is refrigerator, third is turtles, four is Indian clock, five is cheese, and the last one is stove.
First of all, we brainstorm and discuss or share the characteristic in the 6 random items like this page, and the next we bring the idea to the separate in the category, and we have a category in 5 category. At first is ability, second is appearance, third is working principle and living mechanism, fourth is structure, and the last is material composition.
Okay, so this is the part of our product idea. As you can see, our group have 5 products idea. For the first one is airport earring. This one, the earring, it have skill to qualifying the oxygen with the property of Melantonia tree. The texture are made of cheese and can remove the smoke and other byproduct of combustion. The second one is the earring that can adaptation and safety. This earring have a lot of durability and resilience. Whatever hot or cold condition, the earring can resist all of them. And also they can protect a water and exposure. So the third one is air quality tape breaker earring. This earring can detect the quality of the air. It can work as an air freshener. It got inspired by the ability of some metal to retract into the shell and the refrigerator compartment for the storing thing. I think this one is interesting because it can detect good air and bad air at by sending notification to your smartphone reader. For the first one is earring made for eco-friendly. The earring concept is measured and does not harm the planet. This earring is made from a water-colored Indian cloth mixed with the brightest material of the world. And there are various designs, various size for the ear and personality of the user to look appropriate and match the fashion of the user. And the last one, it have a ability to purify the air by itself. This one is different from another because it can converting carbon dioxide into the oxygen through photosynthesis like a tree. And for this skill of the earring, you can have a pure air. The service life is can last up to 10 to 15 years. And the fashion is made for is suitable for our gender and our age. And they can also generate their own fluorescence.
So, from the 5 individual ideas, we decided to narrow it down to 2. And we're going to be mixing these 2 ideas to make our final product. The ideas that we decided on utilized a lot of different characteristics from the 5 random items. So we took aspects from the fridge, from the Millingtonia or Indian cork flowers, from the stove, from the cheese, and the turtles, and obviously from the earrings. And yeah, just so to go through it again, for the air purifying earrings, its main gimmick is that it's able to take unclean air and then release clean air. And the air quality tracker earrings, its main use is for checking the quality of the air and for notifying you if it's hazardous. And we decided to remove the mask portion because on the early on parts of our discussions, we were thinking of adding like a mask into the earring, but after going through it, we realized it's hard to fit the mask anywhere. And any mask that can fit into a small size as earrings probably won't be very useful for blocking the PM 2.5 hazard. So we decided to remove the mask, and instead we added the spray feature to be able to remove bad odors. Yeah, that was the feature that replaced the inbuilt masks.
So the name of our final product is APA earrings, which is stand for air purifying and analyzing. The APA earrings are compact and eco-friendly earring that contains a spray that can pop out and retract inside. This feature was inspired by the ability of some turtles to retract into their shell, as well as some refrigerator compartment for storing things. The overall design of the earring utilized the natural air purifying property of Millingtonia trees. The earring features tiny solar panels that power a small fan to suck in polluted air, which is sucked through the hole in the earring that are inspired by the texture of cheese, giving it the ability to absorb the air from all directions. The polluted air then filtered through a special material designed to trap harmful PM 2.5 particles. The filtered air is then passed through a chamber filled with melatonin that can absorb carbon dioxide and release oxygen. The earring also had a ventilation system which is inspired by a stove that can remove smoke and other byproducts of pollution. The earring can be lightweight, waterproof, and made out of tough material to help the product durability, taking some aspects from the Indian cork's ability to absorb and purifying air. The earring will be able to detect quality of the air around the wearer and then notify to the user on their smartphone if the air around them is hazardous. The mask concealed inside the earring can come in handy when you forgot to grab a mask before leaving the home and the air is detected to be toxic.
The model 1. The air is absorbed and filtered into the hole, which it will absorb and release the filtered air. The surface serves as the solar panel. The top of the earring are lined with Millingtonia. Retractable sprays are on the inner side of the earring. The smartphone is altered if air quality becomes hazardous. Next is the Model 2. The Model 2 are in a rectangle shape instead of the boomerang. The process are similar. The holes on the earring absorb and release air. Retractable sprays are located on the top of the earring. The bottom part are lined with Millingtonia. So just to add a few more things to our final product, the aesthetic or general look of the product may remind you of cheese, and that was done deliberately because we wanted it to have the characteristics of as much things as possible. That's why we had it lined with Millingtonia, which is obviously inspired by Millingtonia. We have the ability to store something, so that's kind of like the fridge. It's kind of far-fetched. And the retractable spray, its idea was like how the turtle can move its head in and out of its shell. So that's why we decided that the spray is retractable on both models. Yeah, here it's gonna go in and out. So similar to how a turtle leaves its shell, and similar to how the holes of the cheese. But the holes of the earrings serves a double purpose. One is the aesthetic that I already mentioned, but also as a way for the air to flow in and to flow out. So that's one of the main look of the thing. And it's not too big, but it's not as small as other earrings. But we believe that its pros outweighs its cons. So it's able to purify the air and alert you of any hazardous PM 2.5 particles. So we believe that the cons of wearing relatively bigger earrings is outweighed by the ability to breathe cleaner and fresh air.